Hello everyone, my name is Thoriq Haddad and I'm a student at School of Business Management in ITB Indonesia. So I'm currently just finished my thesis and I'm going to present it to you guys. So my thesis is about how does the marketing mix service influence Wedrink visitor engagement in Jakarta city. Okay, moving on to the next slide. So today we're gonna talk about these few things from the background, the literature review, research statement and research objective, the limitation, framework, methodology, findings and discussion, and finally the conclusion and the recommendations. Moving on to the next slide. The first one is the background. I will discuss the development of the food and beverage industry in Indonesia, which is showing significant growth. Based on a report from the Directorate of General of KPAII in early 2024, industrial confidence increased from 51.32 to 52.35, reflecting the increasing optimism in this sector. In this context, Wedrink, a chain underneath the umbrella of Runxian Catering Company from China, competes in an ever-growing market. Wedrink uses a competitive pricing strategy and makes extensive use of social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok to reach customer and promote its product. This research aimed to explore how Wedrink's marketing mix, which includes product, price, promotion, place, and influences customer engagement in Jakarta. We wanted to understand the impact of these elements on the visitor engagement and satisfactions. Next, we're going to talk about the literature review. First, there are several of concepts and theories we use. The first one is the understanding customer behavior is a critical to effective marketing management. And it's not about just promoting products, but also creating value and building strong relationships. A deep understanding of customer enables businesses to achieve growth and ensure long-term success. Next, let's discuss the marketing mix. This strategic frameworks includes four main elements. So the product, the price, and promotion and place. By integrating these elements, businesses can communicate their value proposition effectively and deliver customer satisfaction, which is very critical to gaining competitive advantage. Furthermore, customer engagement is a vital aspect of modern marketing. This goes beyond more transactions. Engagements involve emotional, cognitive, and probably the behavior interaction between customer and brands. So, effective engagements means developing products together, influencing customer behavior, and increasing overall satisfaction. Then finally, there is this concept of withering. Let's take a look at withering Jakarta. The Runxian International from Zhengzhou company from China has succeeded in expanding the withering brand globally, so known for its affordable prices and strong franchise support. Withering now has more than 3,000 stores worldwide, including a branch in Jakarta as of September 2022. So next slide, we're going to talk about the statement. There's a statement's objective limitation. This research aims to investigate how various elements of marketing mix, namely product, promotion, place, and process, influence customer engagement within in Jakarta city. As I said before, we focus on understanding the relationship between these marketing components and visitor interactions to provide insight that can improve customer engagement strategies. However, there are several limitations that need to be noted. We use Google Forms for data collection rather than in-person survey, which may have affected the depth of the responses. Additionally, our sample size was relatively small, consisting of only 99 respondents. We also faced challenges in testing assumptions, and relying on quantitative methods. Despite these limitations, our research provides valuable insights into how Wedrink can optimize its marketing mix to better engage its visitors. Next slide is we're going to talk about the framework. This is the framework for this research. It can be seen that there are four hypotheses in the research that will be proven, namely whether the products influence customer engagement, whether the price influence customer engagement, whether the promotions influence customer engagement, and whether the place influences customer engagement. Yeah. And my methodology. This research used a quantitative approach by collecting numerical data through questionnaires distributed to Wedrink visitors, and the data was then analyzed using SPSS, which is detailed results presented in Chapter 4. We use an association approach to explore how marketing mix elements, namely that I said before, the product, place, prices, and the promotions influence the customer engagement. Our goal was to understand the impact of these factors on customer perceptions and interactions with the Wedrink. And the data collection was carried out through an online questionnaire addressed to Wedrink customers in Jakarta, focusing on their purchasing experience and engagement with Wedrink Instagram. Probably the respondents' confidentially was strictly maintained. So my survey is only for the Wedrink customers. And the populations of this study includes all individuals who have purchased Wedrink's products in Jakarta. From this pool, we select a sample through a simple random sampling technique, ensuring each individual has an equal chance of being selected. Data analysis was carried out using descriptive quantitative methods, including validity and reliability tests, as well as the normality, multicollinearity, and heteroscedasticity test. Hypothesis testing is carried out using the t-test, f-test, and coefficient of determination to ensure the data accuracy and consistency. Finally, we use a Likert scale to measure opinions and perceptions, which 5 categories: strongly disagree, neutral agree, and strongly agree. Indicators are used to translate variables into clearer statements or questions. And the findings and discussions. There are several findings in this research. These findings are the majority of the visitors to Wedrink Jakarta are aged from 21 to 35 years old. With students as the main occupational group, the majority of visitors are loyal customers who often to be come back at this Wedrink store. And the t-test results show that the product and location have a significant positive influence on customer engagement. While price and promotion have no significant influence, the f-test shows that the 4 independent variables simultaneously influence the dependent variables significantly. The coefficient of determination shows that 90.7% of the variation in independent variable can be explained by the independent variables studied. Yeah, that's the findings and discussions. Let's move to the conclusions. A conclusion can be drawn that the majority of Wedrink Jakarta customers are aged 21 to 35 years old and are students and often to visit the store. All statements in this research are valid and the variables have high reliability. and multicanality and heterogeneity and normal distribution test has been fulfilled. Products dimension and location have a positive influence on the customer engagement, while price and promotion have no effect. Overall, product, location, and promotion and price explain 90.7% of customer engagement, while 9.3% is due to other factors. And the last one is the recommendation. To improve the research, there are several recommendations that can be suggested for further research. Namely, to improve the quality of this research, it is recommended to conduct a direct survey at Wedrink's and Wedrink outlets in Jakarta so that the data obtained is more comprehensive and location appropriate. In this addition, expanding the sample size beyond 99 respondents would improve the generalizability general of the findings, and strengthen the statistical validity. Testing of assumptions also needs to be expanded with outlier analysis and interactions effect. So this assumption also needs to be expanded with outlier analysis and interactions effects for more in-depth assessment of the validity and reliability of this research. Finally, complementing the quantitative methods with the qualitative analysis will provide deeper insight to causal relationship and the factors influencing the customer engagement. And so that's all for my presentation today. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoy and like my presentation. And goodbye, everybody.